Thanks for joining Nezzy's Place podcast. Real topics, real issues, and real people. Here's your host, the Nez Allen. Let's get inspirational.
Hello. And I pray that you are on top of the world and that you are having a fabulous day. If you are in Rochester right now, I know you are extremely hot. And I hope that you are hydrating and drinking that water because you know it's important. So, but wherever you are, if you're listening and you're not in Rochester, New York, but somewhere warm, make sure you hydrate as well. But thank you so much for joining in to Nezzy's Place podcast. I'm so happy that you joined in. And please share with your friends and family or someone that you feel may benefit from my podcast today. But it's very important that you share that. I really would appreciate it. And you do have my permission to do so as well. Well, today I want to talk a little bit about being better, not bitter. I was talking to a friend and we were having just a little general discussion. I guess he's going through a divorce and his ex is extremely bitter and making his life extremely miserable. I think there are a lot of people who can say that's their story, whether it's vice versa, whether it's the man that's bitter and making her life miserable, or whichever way it goes. I think that when we go through relationships, and we have to realize that some relationships last for a long time and some of them may be in for whatever reason, but you have to remember, no matter what happened in a relationship, that you have to continue to live your life, be better, not bitter, because when you are a bitter person, you don't do anything to the other person outside of just being a nuisance, but you really show, one, that you lack maturity and that you don't have a life and you are not moving forward with anything that you're supposed to be doing. It blocks you from your blessing. If you are a believer, you know that sometimes when things end, God may have something else for you around the corner, but you can't see it because you are bitter and making someone else's life miserable. You're spending your energies making things not happen for them, when in essence, you're actually making things not happen for you. So remember, be better, not bitter, because that is very important. Oh my God, I can never do a show without these darn dogs barking. It is so annoying. Do you guys have dogs? You just want to put them in a cage and just say, look, shut up while I do this podcast. But anyway, back to you. One of the things that I know is when I finished my relationship when I was married for 13 years. And I knew that I had to forgive and had to go through the acceptance part of my, life, and realize that, okay, this relationship didn't end, the way it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. It ended, but I have two beautiful daughters. So my energies then became getting emotionally healthy for me and my girls. So I didn't make his life miserable. As a matter of fact, when we split up, it wasn't about money. It wasn't about greed, how much alimony I can get. I technically only wanted $1, and I didn't want any alimony because I wanted to do it all on my own. Also, I knew that he had a life. So you have to be a mature person to even think that way. And so years and years go by, and then I get married again after 13 years again. Yeah, I'm old. But my marriage now, because of infidelity, on his part, we're not together. Because I feel that I'm worth more than that, and when you know that, it's hard for you to tolerate foolishness and disrespectful behavior by someone else. So, but that's not my topic here. My topic is I am not bitter. I'm not bitter with him. I forgave him, and I'm better, and I'm doing great. I'm fabulous. I'm emotionally healthy. Things are going great in my life, but you cannot see that far if you are constantly being bitter. So the words for today is be a better person. Don't be a bitter person. Because when you do, you really hurt yourself. you stop your blessings. You really almost are stagnant. You don't have good relationships, and your energies are being wasted on trying to be mean. And your energy should be used to try to be positive and productive so that you can move forward and that you can have a better life. So in the end, be better, not bitter. And if you feel like you are stuck and you can't get out of that situation and you know that you are like that, then you need to speak to someone. It's okay to seek out another woman who you trust. And that's important. Trust the person who you talk to, because you want to make sure that that conversation is held in the most confidence and that no one's going to share your information. But if you feel that you can't get past him in another relationship or get past her being with someone else, talk to someone. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay bitter, but you got to get better. So that's it for today, and thank you so much for tuning in to Nezzy's Place Podcast. You have a wonderful evening, night, morning, whenever, and I'll talk to you soon. Be blessed, and talk to you later.
Join me tomorrow for another dynamic show. Remember to share and connect with me on Nezzy'sPlace.com, Facebook, and Periscope.